Recently, I saw two doctors. The first did no physical exam. He did listen to my symptoms, and he said, "Gosh, I think you might have had meningitis." And I go, "Meningitis? Isn't that life-threatening?" And he goes, "Well, the life-threatening is the bacterial kind. I suspect you had viral meningitis, and so you're probably dealing with post-viral meningitis." And he goes, "Well, I could refer you to a neurologist, but that would take 6 months. And frankly, there's no treatment available. So let's hope when I see you in a year, you'll be just fine." Versus my natural medicine doctor, a woman, she conducted a physical exam. She listened in depth to me. She explained, she said, "Well, I see by your questionnaire," and I'm going, she actually read the 5-page questionnaire. Out of 15 doctors, you'd think one would read the questionnaire. So she goes, "It says that you've been through a lot of stress when you were young." And I go, "Yeah, I was in constant post traumatic stress from about 4 to 19." And she goes, "That can really negatively affect you later on in life. And stressors in early development are much worse than stressors later in life. And so that could explain why you are so fatigued and have burnout and brain fog." But let's do some tests. Let's see if we can find active or latent viral levels in your body. Let's test your hormonal levels. I know you want to do IV therapy, but if your hormones are off, that's a lot more affordable than IVs. And let's look into your GI function because the GI system is so important. And there she's just speaking to the choir. So she said, let's try you on IV vitamin C and IV glutathione, and let's try some other remedies, and we'll wait until your test results come in. And based upon your test results, then I'll know more about how to treat you. So I'm going, wow, this is great. This is real medicine. So today we're going to be talking about the 5 ways natural medicine doctors can help you. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this, and be sure to hit the alert button to be notified of new videos each week. The first way natural medicine doctors can help you is through diagnosis. So natural medicine doctors, you can also insert the word holistic doctors. They use a more personalized diagnostic system, and they can be based upon difficult to treat diseases. So a typical example of a natural medicine diagnosis is leaky gut syndrome. Natural medicine providers have shown that leaky gut syndrome can contribute to many chronic illnesses, particularly autoimmune illnesses. So at the natural medicine clinic, they also have a term called adrenal fatigue. Western doctors only recognize severe adrenal fatigue known as Addison's disease or Addison's syndrome. Holistic doctors are more likely to diagnose HPA access problems as well as food allergies. So these extra diagnoses are very useful when we're treating chronic illness and difficult to treat conditions. So one of my colleagues that I've talked about in these series is named Ray, and he's an integrative physician. And Ray's had many intestinal infections, chronic Lyme disease, and then he got long COVID. What I'm telling you is that somebody who has a worn down immune system that has chronic Lyme and also has long COVID cannot be treated in a 5 to 15 minute window. And that's why Ray has a holistic doctor, even though he is a holistic doctor. It's hard to maintain objectivity when we're dealing with hard to treat illnesses. So, diagnosis is one reason you should consider going to a natural medicine provider. Another reason is testing. So, my natural medicine doctor said, well, we're going to send your labs off to the leading expert in infectious diseases, to a special lab in Minnesota. And I go, that sounds real good to me. And we're going to also test your hormonal levels, your mitochondria, and your GI function. So the diagnosis may be different in natural medicine. The testing might be different. And now let's look at the treatment. So of course we have nutritional treatments, but we also may have herbal treatments and hormonal treatments. A fourth area is off-label or experimental treatments. And so as an example of an experimental treatment available to natural doctors is HBO. Now, I'm not talking about watching TV. I'm talking about hyperbaric oxygen. And you may have heard of hyperbaric oxygen if you or one of your relatives ever got the bends while diving. Well, natural medicine doctors have found that hyperbaric oxygen helps many conditions where there's oxygen problems. So whether there's an oxygen nation problem in the brain or in the lungs, uh, hyperbaric oxygen therapy can help. Another example of this is one of my friends and colleagues practices integrative medicine in the East Coast, and he specializes in Lyme disease. And one of the things he's found is an old therapy is called ultraviolet blood irradiation that was used for serious diseases in the 1940s and 50s has helped many Lyme patients that he has. So in the 1940s and 50s, they were using ultraviolet blood irradiation for septicemia, pneumonia, tuberculosis, and other serious illnesses. And my colleague has used that with success for chronic Lyme disease, which is basically untreatable by standard Western medicine. So, a fifth difference or reason why you should go to the natural medicine clinic is that they offer nutrients and other therapies by different delivery mechanisms. So, we know about taking vitamins by mouth, but did you know you can also take vitamins by IV? So, currently, I'm being treated with IV vitamin C, IV B12, and IV glutathione. So, by mouth, by IV, by IM. So you can also take magnesium, for instance, or glutathione in intramuscular injections. And then natural medicine doctors can also uh, present or administer herbs as well as other treatments to the skin or topical administration. So there are many reasons why I do recommend, especially if you have a complex health condition, whether it be chronic fatigue syndrome, long COVID, fibromyalgia, your body doesn't recover well after operations. You may be recovering from heart disease. These are all the reasons to consider seeing a natural medicine provider. So, to run by the list again, the reasons that you should see a natural medicine provider are one, the diagnosis is different. Number two, the testing is different. Number three, the treatment is different. Four, the availability to use experimental treatments like HBO and ultraviolet blood irradiation. And then the fifth reason to use natural medicine is the delivery, how we get the nutrient in the body or the other treatment in the body can be different. So this concludes the 5 ways natural medicine doctors can help you. Be sure to subscribe, that really helps us, and let us know what you think. For more information, visit our website, getwellfoundation.org. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.